All right, let's do Show Me Something draft. I'll give you the first pick.
Show me something, Kyler Murray. Arizona Cardinals 7-0 in Kyler Murray's first 7 games this year. The Arizona Cardinals 1-4 in the last 5 games that Kyler Murray has played. 74% passer early, 64% passer since then. Kyler Murray has to come through big against the Cowboys in what's going to be a high-scoring game if Arizona's going to have any chance to win. Show me something, Kyler Murray, in your return to Dallas.
One of the strangest weeks that I think anyone in the NFL had last week happened to Justin Herbert, who was named the AFC Pro Bowl starter, the best quarterback in the conference. Got it in the fan voting, coach voting, player voting. He's the guy. And then the Chargers proceed to get their asses kicked by the Houston Texans. And Justin Herbert looked more like the rookie third-rounder from Stanford was supposed to look in that game. So show me something, Justin Herbert, this weekend with the Broncos and Drew Lock starting again, coming to town. There's still some hope for the Chargers to make it to the playoffs, although I think they should be disqualified after what they did last week. But Justin Herbert, with all the praise, all the accolades, all the superlatives being thrown his way, it's hard to reconcile that with what we saw last weekend, Peter. Here's hoping it was an aberration. Here's hoping he proves it this weekend against Denver.
Show me something, Tua Tagovailoa. You've won 7 in a row. Good for you. I don't mean to put in any way an asterisk on those 7 wins. But now you're getting into a heavyweight bout in Nashville, Tennessee. And if the Miami Dolphins are legitimate, solid, excellent contenders for one of those last couple of playoff spots in the AFC, this is the week to show it. Show me something, Tua Tagovailoa, playing against the more recent Miami Dolphins alumnus at quarterback, Ryan Tannehill, in Nashville on Sunday.
Show me something, Baker Mayfield. 4 interceptions on Christmas Day at Lambeau Field. I felt bad for him. He was gone for 9 or 10 days, back from COVID, thrust into it, did his best. The last one was a little sketchy, a little pass interference committed by Rasul Douglas, but hey, they didn't call it, so I guess it isn't. But he needs to go into Pittsburgh on the night that it's going to be Big Ben's swan song, at least in the regular season. It's going to be loud. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be challenging. They went in there and won last year in the playoffs. Baker Mayfield needs to get it together. His future in Cleveland, in some respects, I think, is hinging on these last 2 games. If he wins in Pittsburgh for the Ben Roethlisberger finale, that could be something that gets the Browns and their fans keen to the idea of Mayfield sticking around. Here we go. Show me something for Week 17. The first 2 rounds are in. Peter, you've got round 3.
Show me something, Mike Zimmer. In the last 4 years, the Minnesota Vikings are 2 games over 500. If they lose their last 2 this year, they will be 500 in the last 4 years of the Mike Zimmer reign. It just isn't good enough with the talent they've had on the team, especially with most of the defense coming back this year. And I think that Mike Zimmer right now is the coach in the NFL that I'm most on the lookout for what happens after the season.
You know, I've suggested from time to time over the past couple of years that ownership in Minnesota's attitude is just good enough is good enough. You know, just good enough to be in the hunt for a playoff berth, just good enough to get there once in a while, just good enough to maybe win a playoff game every 3 or 4 years. But just good enough isn't even there this year. They've blown too many leads. They've had too many lapses. They've lacked energy at key moments. And it comes back to the coach at some point. Last one for me, I'll go with Trey Lance under the assumption that we're going to see him on Sunday. This is his opportunity. This is his moment. It's coming against the Texans, who are kind of dangerous right now. But Trent Williams, the 49ers left tackle, speaking out recently to Matt Mayoko of NBC Sports Bay Area in support of Lance. Let's see what he can do. Maybe he's the thing that can make the difference for the 49ers. We wish everyone out there a Happy New Year. Enjoy the games on Sunday. We'll see you back here on Monday.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.